The death of Queen Isabella of Castile in 1504 plunged Spain into a period of uncertainty and political chaos. According to the law, the throne of Castile should have passed to her daughter, Juana of Castile, later known as Juana the Mad. However, her father, Ferdinand II of Aragon, and her husband, Philip the Handsome, were unwilling to relinquish control. What followed was a web of intrigues, secret alliances, and ruthless plots that would alter the fate of the kingdom forever. In the wake of Isabella's death, Ferdinand assumed the role of regent, justifying his actions by declaring Juana unfit to rule due to her mental instability. But Philip, a shrewd and ambitious politician, refused to let his wife's inheritance slip from his grasp. Representing the powerful Habsburg dynasty, Philip saw an opportunity to expand his family's influence in Spain. Tensions quickly escalated as Castilian nobles divided into factions. Some, loyal to Ferdinand, admired his experience and political skill, while others sided with Philip, believing that a new, young king could bring change. Behind closed doors, clandestine meetings were held, where loyalties shifted as quickly as promises were made. Bribery, espionage, and blackmail became common tactics in this high-stakes game. In 1505, Philip's supporters orchestrated a daring plot to seize Toledo and declare him King of Castile. The plan involved infiltrating the city's defenses and rallying local nobles. However, spies loyal to Ferdinand intercepted their plans. The conspirators were captured and several were executed, sending a clear message to anyone who dared oppose Ferdinand's authority. This failed coup only deepened the animosity between the two rivals. Both men turned to foreign powers for support. Ferdinand secured an alliance with France, while Philip sought backing from his father, the Holy Roman Emperor Maximilian I. Diplomats worked tirelessly, forging and breaking alliances, as both sides tried to outmaneuver each other. In 1506, under immense pressure, Ferdinand temporarily stepped aside, allowing Philip to be crowned King of Castile. But his victory was short-lived. Just a few months after his coronation, Philip suddenly fell ill and died. Officially, it was recorded as a fever, but whispers of poison quickly spread throughout the court. Many believed that Ferdinand had orchestrated Philip's death to regain power. Others speculated that Philip had fallen victim to the complex web of court conspiracies, perhaps even betrayed by his own allies. Regardless of the true cause, his untimely death left Castile in chaos once again. Juana's grief over Philip's death took a dark turn. Refusing to accept his passing, she reportedly ordered that his coffin remain by her side for months. Some accounts claim that she would talk to him, convinced that he was merely asleep. These bizarre actions provided Ferdinand with the perfect excuse to strip her of power. In 1509, he confined Juana to the castle of Tordesillas, where she spent nearly 5 decades in isolation. Her only regular visitor was her daughter, Princess Catalina, who grew up within the castle walls. While Juana's isolation was presented as an act of mercy and protection, many believed it was a calculated move to ensure she could never threaten Ferdinand's rule. Ferdinand's reign was marked by rumors of secret archives, private collections of compromising information on nobles, courtiers, and even foreign diplomats. According to some historians, Ferdinand used these archives as a powerful tool to control his enemies. Strange disappearances and mysterious deaths became unsettlingly common. Those who openly criticized Ferdinand's methods often met untimely ends. One notable case involved Diego de Toledo, a noble who openly supported Philip. He vanished without a trace shortly after Philip's death, leading to speculation that he had been silenced permanently. The conflict was not confined to Castile alone. Ferdinand masterfully played the great powers of Europe against each other. He promised alliances to France, only to secretly negotiate with the Italian states. At one point, he even feigned negotiations with the Ottoman Empire to distract his enemies. Despite the constant scheming, Ferdinand's ultimate goal remained clear: unify Castile and Aragon under a single crown. His dream finally came true, but at a great cost, one marked by broken alliances and ruined lives. Ferdinand's victory secured the unification of Spain, setting the foundation for what would become one of the most powerful empires in history. However, his methods left a trail of controversy that would haunt the Spanish monarchy for generations. Juana remained a tragic figure, a queen by blood, yet a prisoner in reality. Her name became synonymous with madness, though modern historians argue that much of her behavior may have been exaggerated or manipulated to serve political ends. After Ferdinand's death, his grandson, Charles I, inherited both the crowns of Castile and Aragon, becoming the first king of a united Spain, and later the Holy Roman Emperor Charles V. He fulfilled the vision of his ancestors and turned Spain into a global superpower. But the shadow of the struggles that brought him to power would always linger in the background, a reminder of the intrigues, betrayals, and ambitions that shaped his destiny.